Boots, camera, backpack. Of course, I got the clothes ready, got clothes on. That's food, shelter, fire, cordage, knife, saw, axe, sleeping bag, wool blanket, canteen. There's my shelter. 2 tarps and an emergency blanket. And see, that's this right here. That is my toiletries and stuff, personal effects, and then canteen, camera equipment, more camera equipment, gloves. It's supposed to get cold, so there is the loadout. Now I'm taking the JanSport 60 liter because I've got to carry a bunch of stuff this time. Here it is, Katahdin 60. So my buddy Jeff and I have discovered a new place to possibly do some wild camping. I brought you along. I'm gonna do some more scouting. We scouted out the land, but I'm gonna try to find the best spot for the actual camp, and we'll put it together and see what happens. Find the actually, I'm gonna find the direction of the wind, find out which side's west, and I can tell that's gonna be my west because there's the sun right there. And the wind should be coming from this direction, so I'll have to build a camp with my back to it, or my side to it. That way the wind will blow the smoke away from me. And yeah, here we go. Looks like this might be the best spot. I gotta clear out some brush, and it's the flattest spot. We'll have to pack it down pretty good, but maybe we can build a raised bed and possibly some kind of shelter. But as you can see, I got a beautiful day. It's supposed to get cold tonight. I was hoping for snow. I don't think it's going to. It was supposed to snow. As of last night, the Weather Channel said we're going to get some snow, but now they're saying it's not going to snow till tomorrow day, and I'll already have left camp and head back home. The great thing about this camp, it's a lot closer to home. It's more convenient, and hopefully I'll be able to get out more and do more with it. I believe I found a spot for a raised bed, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that together. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the length of my bed and cordage, and then that way I can cut the exact length of the supports for the bed. Okay, so there's the length I need, and that's plenty long enough for me and my gear. Let's go cut it. It's gonna be close. Well, my sunlight's fading fast, and I'm gonna keep at it. Perfect. Just the right size. Looks like it's a little heavy. I might put it in the back. So I added extra supports underneath it. It's good, sturdy, it's level. Let's get the other one up. I'm taking advantage of this slam right here. They're as tight, it's creating a wedge. That's gonna work. Well, once again, I've lost daylight. So I'm gonna have to do this by candle. So I'm gonna have to do this by lantern. The good news is, my buddy Jeff's gonna stop by. He's gonna hike out. He's not gonna spend the night, but he's gonna hike out for the evening, bring a lantern and some food. So I can keep working on our little camp here, and maybe one of these days he'll come along with me. Let me show you what I got so far. I know it doesn't look like much, but if you've ever done this kind of stuff, if you ever built shelters or raised beds, it's a lot of work. Joe Robinette had a video not too long ago, and he said he busted his butt all day long to build that shelter, as a raised bed and a shelter. And he's right, you do, you bust your butt all day long. You stop long enough to get a drink of water, eat a bite, whether it's a power bar or a quick meal or whatever, and get back to work. That's what it is, it's just constant work. Man, I enjoy it. And I hope you do too. I hope you enjoy coming along with me on these adventures. I love to share them. To me, being out here and doing this is great. It's awesome. Sharing it with you all makes it that much better. And then when I go home and get to edit the video and put it all together, it's just that much more fun. I love doing this, and I hope to continue to do this. I hope everything works out to where I keep doing this. So, to all my subscribers and viewers, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Back to work. I'm going to use this natural depression for my fire pit. Close enough to shelter. It'll create the warmth. There's these rocks again. Looky there. I gotta really clear out around it. So I've been using this thing to push back the briars because it's pretty thick right here, but it works pretty well. There we go. My good buddy Jeff decided to stop by.
Hello,
I'm gonna
folks.
shine a light on you. There he is. And we are getting ready to fix the raised bed and get it secure. And then we're gonna eat some grub. He brought some hamburgers and potatoes and
Carrots. A little bit of
Carrots.
onion in there too.
We threw it on the coals and we're waiting for it to get done. But I'll show you what we got done, what I got done with the raised bed, or we got done. Jeff's been helping me cut wood and
Mostly Kenny.
No. It's been a joint effort. I'm glad he's here, otherwise I've been sleeping on the cold, uneven ground. Okay, so this is the raised bed I've got going on. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna space these out and try to make it as comfortable as possible, and then I'll lash it down, and then I'll come back in later on and fill in the gaps. Because I still gotta put supports up and the tarps behind it, because it might snow on me tonight, I hope. So there you go. Not bad. And Jeff brought his lantern. He hiked in with his lantern. Pretty cool. Yeah, good times. And there is the fire pit. That's the first of the... Let me get this thing up here. That's the fire pit. I'll have to dig it out, bring a shovel and dig it out and make it deeper. But I think it's going to do really well. And look, it's pretty close to the shelter. I don't know if you can see. So hopefully it'll throw some heat back to me. It's a meal fit for a king. Oh my gosh, that meat's done perfect.
Tomorrow I'll have to throw the rest on the grill.
Hot. Oh my god. It's so hot.
Now you're understanding why I was eating the way I was to begin with.
Delicious.
Well, Kenny cooked us a good dinner tonight.
Now
I brought it, but Kenny cooked it.
team effort. Jeff fixed it and helped me maintain the fire.
Just it's simple fare.
Carrots are perfect.
Quarter-pound burgers, potatoes, onions, carrots, all thrown in a foil pack. A little bit of butter and some pepper in there. Cook it over your coals for about half hour. Good stuff.
That's awesome. That's way better than Mom used to burn.
Huh.
Tell you what, you bring food like this, you can come out anytime you want.
Well, no Joe, but
No, you're giving Joe a run for his money. Hey, Joe! Jeff's giving you a run for the money, buddy. He's a good cook, too. So there's the shelter for the first night. It turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. I can tell a big difference in reflecting the heat. It's 36 degrees outside, and the shelter inside, according to the thermometer, actually says it's about 45. So we've gained a lot here. I'm gonna put some more plastic up, and hopefully it'll snow on me tonight and wake up to a nice, beautiful snow. And I am tired. I'm ready for bed. So I'm gonna put my bed together, my sleeping bag and pad and all that, and then I'll show you that and hit the sack. So this is me for the night. My thermarest, my sleeping bag, my wool blanket, my bivy sack, keep me all cozy. And I put up some tarps and some survival blankets, and I brought some painter's tarp, a little bit of plastic to help out. I'm going to try to do this super shelter. I'll let you know how it goes, if I can get my fire going big enough. Well, here it is. There's the super shelter. Not bad. We'll see how it does. Alright, so I'm inside my super shelter, and it is surprisingly warm. It's actually very cozy. I've got my heavy sleeping bag, and man, I feel good. Tons of room, maybe too much. But anyway, gonna get a good night's sleep and see you guys in the morning. A little bit of condensation. Yeah. My fire went out about I guess about 3 o'clock. Right around there I woke up and it was going out. So I'm really surprised how well this raised bed did. It was very comfortable. The supports have a little bit of give to them, unlike the ground. You know, when you sleep on the ground, it is what it is, rocks and roots and all. But with the raised bed, each one of these branches has a little bit of give to it, which makes it very comfortable. I slept pretty good. I got in the low 30s last night, but you know, I stayed warm and comfortable, and hopefully we'll continue to visit this camp more often. This is really nice. So I have learned to really like this wool blanket deal. It kept me extra toasty last night, and then in the morning when you get up, you just grab it out of your sleeping bag, throw it over your shoulders, and it's already warm, and it feels really good around the camp. And it keeps you from having to use, or it's a multi-purpose item. It keeps you from having to bring an extra jacket or an extra another layer. It adds another layer to your cold weather gear. Yeah, I really like this raised bed. I got up this morning and, you know, it's like setting up, or it's like sitting on a chair. You just put your feet over, put your boots on, you're ready to go. Unlike a tent, where you have to crawl around and hurt your back and all that. But, you know, a hammock, I've tried a hammock and there's too much swing and you're fine with the hammock. But the raised bed, it's already there for you, and everything's at working level or close to working level. So packing your gear's easy, getting out of bed's easy, put on your boots easy. This raised bed thing is the way to go. I'm sure I can't do it every time, but when I can, I'm gonna use this. This is awesome. I've got a blanket pin that I need. I didn't bring it, but I put that on. That'd help a lot. Oh, now we're getting some daylight. The sun should come up over there. Well, I didn't get any snow, but it was still a good night. A lot of people ask me why I don't use a GoPro. Here's why. It's like watching grass grow. I mean, what I do is not high speed, so it's not like you're gonna see anything from a GoPro. I'm gonna get us something to eat. Breakfast. I'd like to have a cup of coffee with that. I think what'll happen today. So that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. No awesome sunrise or any snow, but still had a good time. I always have a good time when I come out in the woods. Enjoyed the raised bed. Really liked it. And can't wait to do more with this campsite and more with this shelter. Make it more homey. So thanks for watching another episode of Ugly Tent. And we'll see you next time.